Today I'm going to show you what you can do to study up on TSI, PSAT, and SAT, and all you have to do is log into MackinVia. Now I know I have taught many of you on how to log into MackinVia before, and today we're going to revisit that and show you where you can go in MackinVia to find these study materials. There are two areas that we're going to, which is Gale Turk, Gale Testing and Reference Education Center, and the other is EBSCO Learning Express. So you're going to see we have a wealth of resources and preparation materials for all of your college entrance. Here is step one. We are in MackinVia.com. You can either type in www.MackinVia.com or you can go to the HSHP website, go under Resources, Library ILC, and then once you're on the library page, scroll down a little bit and you'll see the MackinVia icon and you can simply click on it and that'll open MackinVia in a brand new tab. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to type in Harlingen School of Health Professions into the first space, but if you just type in Harlingen School, our school usually populates. There it is. I'm going to click on that. Our user ID is HSHPHGN, but if you need the password and you don't remember it, go ahead and contact your library media specialist in order to get that information. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. Once you land on the databases page, and you know that it's databases because it says it on the upper left-hand corner, you're going to scroll down until you see Gale Testing and Education Reference Center, and it looks just like this. So right here we have this blue icon and it says Gale Testing Education Reference Center. We're going to click Open Now. And the first thing I want you to do once you're at this page, I want you to go to the upper right-hand corner and go to New User Sign Up. In New User Sign Up, you're going to type in your information, first and last name, your email address. We prefer you use your school email address. I believe it uses your email address and automatically populates it into the username. So your email address will be your username. Make yourself a unique password and type in a secret word, something that's going to jog your memory as to what your password is, because that will be used for password recovery. So once you create your new account, you are ready to use the different sections here to study up for your college entrance exams. When you're finally logged in, you'll see here on the upper right-hand corner, it says My Account. And if you click on that, you'll be able to see all of your information here. So I'm going to go to the home page. And when you're on the home page for Gale Turk, I want you to scroll down and under Improve Your Score, this is where you're going to find the bulk of your study materials. Click on the plus sign and then scroll down a bit. The first stop we're going to make is under High School, and we're going to click on Learn More. Under Learn More, I believe the most useful thing you're going to find out of this page is your AP exams. So under AP, which is your very first option, you're going to click on Select. And I'm actually going to star this because there is a favorites area, and I'll show you that how that works in just a bit. Go ahead and press on Select. And then if you scroll, you're going to see that there are AP practice tests for every AP subject, especially the subjects that we have here at HSHP. So not only do you have practice tests for, let's say, APUSH or government, you also have study guides available to you that you could use to study for your AP exams. Once you decide, like let's say you want to take the practice test for macroeconomics, we're going to go ahead and click on Select. And here are your practice tests. There are 2 complete practice tests for every AP exam. So once you take one practice test, like say you don't do the best on that first practice test, you can use one of the study guides to study up and then use the second practice test for like a final ultimate practice before you take the actual test. So that is your AP. I'm going to exit out of this tab. So now we're going to go back to home and I want to show you a different section. So just like we had gone into improve your score by clicking on the plus sign, we're going to do that again. But instead of going into high school, we're going to go into college prep. So click on learn more. And under college prep, if you want to start studying for your TSI, which is something that is going on right now, as a matter of fact, but there are many opportunities to test for TSI, you will go under AccuPlacer. And I know it's a little confusing because this one's called AccuPlacer and what I'm talking about is TSI, but it is the same test. And so if you click on select, you have practice tests for the TSI. And if you click select again, you'll see that there are 3 complete practice tests that you could use to test yourself over TSI. So great opportunity to look at how you would do in a TSI test by using this particular study material. Now, I just exited out of those practice tests, but right here, I'm going to star this one so that it could show up on my home page. And I'm going to use the back button to go back under college prep. And then I want you to see that there is an ACT, which I will also star. And there is a PSAT and there is an SAT. So PSAT is going to be happening very soon. And if you click on select for PSAT, you will see that you have 2 sections. You have the Master the PSAT and you have the PSAT practice test. So under the practice tests, you will be able, I believe there are 2 full-length practice tests for the PSAT. I'm going to exit out of there. And then if you click under Master the PSAT, this is going to download a study guide. I don't know if you can see, but it downloaded a PDF study guide at the bottom of my screen, and that you can use to study up on the PSAT. I'm going to click on this back button to go back to our college prep study resources, and I'm going to click on SAT now. Now, SAT and ACT have the same formatting, and I really love these resources that Gail Turk provides because it comes with 3 full-length practice tests for the SAT. It comes with a full-length ebook that is just huge, has tons of pages, a diagnostic test, a full-length practice test. But my favorite thing that we have here is the SAT online course. And this is an interactive course that you can take. It's self-paced. You take a diagnostic test. It's going to determine where your strengths and weaknesses are. And it's going to provide you with tons of information and quizzes so that you can build your skills. So excellent, excellent resource for you here. And you have the exact same format, the online course, the practice tests, and the prep guide for ACT as well. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to home. And I'm going to scroll down. Remember, I was doing all of that star, star, star. Well, now they're all at the bottom of my screen, so I don't really have to go back and try to find them under Improve Your Score. So this is Gail Turk. I hope you enjoyed this presentation, and now it is time to study for your tests. Now, not only is there Gail Testing and Education Reference Center, but we have a whole other database that's going to allow you to study up for these important tests. So back on the databases page in MackinVia, we're going to scroll down until we see EBSCO Learning Express. EBSCO Learning Express. And I don't want to miss it, so I'm paying close attention here. Here it is, EBSCO, TextQuest EBSCO Learning Express. So we're going to click on Open Now. And just as a reminder, once you log into MackinVia, you really don't need to log into any other database that's in MackinVia. So here under Learning Express, we're going to scroll down, and the first thing I want to show you is the TSI preparation that's available for you if you are planning to take the TSI test. So right here under STAR and TSI preparation, I went ahead and clicked on there, and you're going to be looking at the TSIA placement test preparation. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And then I believe I need to click on it one more time. And here you have your TSI ELAR test, which is for English Language Arts. You have 2 practice tests for ELAR. You have 2 mathematics practice tests and 2 writing practice tests. So just such a great opportunity. And just the way you signed in and created an account with Gail Turk, you're going to do the same thing with EBSCO Learning Express. I'm going to go back to the home page of Learning Express, and I'm going to scroll down. And instead of going to STAR and TSI preparation, I'm going to go to prepare for college. So as I click on prepare for college and I scroll down a bit, you're going to see that there is ACT test preparation material, PSAT, SAT, SAT subjects, AP tests, and I don't believe you need any more of them. It's pretty much the AP, SAT, PSAT, and ACT stuff that you're going to want to use to prepare yourself for these exams. So for example, I'm going to click on the PSAT test. And you have these options here for PSAT. You can take the reading practice test, the writing and language, math, or a complete simulated practice test. It's completely up to you. I'm going to go ahead and click on the complete simulated practice test, and you have 2 versions of it, and you will have to sign in order to begin them. I'm going to go back to home. I'm going to scroll down a bit, click on prepare for college once again, and I want to show you the AP test. So I'm going to click on AP tests, and for practice tests, you have all of the AP subject areas. So if you are going to take your APUSH test, you have your APUSH practice test available there. Now there's also some study guides available for many, many different subject areas. So before you take these practice tests, a good thing to do would be to study up with the study guides. And then you have ebooks available to you as well for biology and US history. You have some flashcards, lots of great study material for you. I'm going to go back to home, and the last thing I'm going to show you is what we have available for ACT and SAT. So I'm going to click on prepare for college, and I'm just going to click on this first option here for ACT. And look at all of the study material, and this is the same format you're going to see for SAT. You have a guided preparation program that's going to take you step by step, an interactive program. It's going to allow you to study. You have practice tests available for you. You have preparation tutorials. You have ebooks, and you have flashcards. Lots of great stuff for you to use free of charge, and it's going to help you prepare for these college entrance exams. There's a whole bunch to this particular database that you can explore and prepare yourself for many of these important exams. It's just a matter of looking around and seeing what's available. So if you have any questions, please reach out to your library media specialist, especially if you need help logging into MackinVia. We hope you enjoyed this video, and let us know if you have any questions.